Here in this vlog, I'd like to do self-forgiveness for creating a relationship to the physical. And within that relationship is where I exist. Within it as the imaginations of my mind. Within it as judgment. Judging the physical as more than or less than. More than as within it as beauty and less than within it as ugly. So here in this vlog, I'd like to do self-forgiveness for accepting and allowing myself to exist within judgment to and towards this physical existence. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to participate in the design of an as the fear of survival through an as sight. Fearing, meaning this basically means that I'm releasing myself from accepting and allowing myself to exist within and as the patterns of the mind, within and as and through judgment, where I have to exist within that judgment, where I believe that I have to exist within that judgment. So my participation in judgment is a type of trust that I developed. And that trust created a fear within myself of letting go of that point, because if I didn't in fact fear letting go of the point of judgment, my relationship to judgment, I would just simply release myself from judgment without any reaction or any, without any reaction. I would simply just release it. Or, I would just simply just not participate in it. But the fact that I keep participating in judgment to and towards people, is calling them ugly or beautiful, I am in fact holding on to something that I don't want to let go, which is a fear. I'm holding on to those relationships that created the point of judgment, which I may or may not be aware of why I judge others, But if I have a look at myself in relation to the word ugly and the word beauty, then I can begin to see, realize, and understand where and why and how I am coming from the particular specific point of an as judgment, as judging others as ugly or beautiful. So within this, the sight, meaning, when I say I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to participate in the design of an as the fear of survival through an as sight. The sight means basically that I utilize my eyes to judge others. That I primarily utilize my eyes to judge others. And so I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to doubt my awareness within it as seeing directly, physically, the constituent that creates this physical structure, this physical world, this physical reality. And so within doubting my own awareness, within what I see, due to there being no experiences, then I create experience. I create experience, which is the relationships that I create. And so what I begin to see is the relationships, which outflow as judgments and stuff like that. Because when I judge something or someone, I am not in fact directly looking at that particular something or someone. I am looking at my relationship to that individual. And so my eyes are glazed over and only see the relationship patterns and constructs that are projected onto the physical. I do not in fact see the physical as what and how and why it exists the way that it exists as. And so within this, I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to blame the physical through creating these relationship patterns. Blaming the physical meaning, that I project my relationships onto the physical instead of just being one and equal with and as the physical. And so within this, I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to make the excuse that I have to survive within and as judgment, and thus not take self-responsibility for these particular specific relationship points, these relationship patterns. And because I haven't taken self-responsibility for it, I justify these my existence, which I define as my life within and as judgment. And so my commitment is to, have a look at the relationship patterns, because that is what I'm actually seeing directly through my participation in the reactions. And so it is to have a look at the relationships and to just lay it all out in the form of writing. Have a look at, what it is that I am in fact seeing. What memories are connected to the particular specific person, place, or thing. What words come out when I see this person? What words in my mind and I think? What thoughts? Have a look at it, lay it all out, because that is what I'm seeing. I'm simply seeing a system that is constituent of words, memories, thoughts, feelings, emotions. And it is that system within myself that I am seeing and projecting onto others within this world and reality. So therefore, I just have to, in fact, release the system. All right? Thank you.